as we fly. Lost in code, our minds entwine, bytes and bits in perfect line.
Hello, welcome back to Blue Tube Models. My name's Jack, and today we're going to be looking at the 1/72 scale Airfix English Electric Lightning F.2A. We're going to go through this in depth. This is an unboxing, and once I've filmed this unboxing, I'm going to start building, and we will have that building video out within the next week, hopefully. So I hope you enjoy it, and let's get into it. Before we open the box and we go through the box, I thought it's only right that we look into a little bit of history of the aircraft so we know what we're getting ourselves into. So without further ado, let's talk about the English Electric Lightning F.2A. The Lightning F.2A was an interim but highly effective upgrade of the earlier Lightning F.2, bridging the gap before the definitive F.6 entered the service around the mid-60s. It was designed for one purpose above all else: interception. Built to stop Soviet bombers at extreme speed during the height of the Cold War. The F.2A was powered by two Rolls-Royce Avon 2010R turbojet engines, each producing around 16,360 pounds of thrust, with reheat afterburners. The engines were stacked vertically, a highly unusual design choice, but it reduced the frontal area and helped give the Lightning its phenomenal climb performance. The F2 could exceed Mach 2 over 2,100 km/h or 1,300 mph, making it one of the fastest aircraft in the RAF at the time. The F2A's climb rate was legendary, around 50,000 feet per minute, meaning it could reach bomber interception altitude in just a few minutes. Unlike the later F6, the F2A relied on its two 30mm Aden, I'm not entirely sure how you pronounce that, cannons, giving it form like no other. The F2A could carry Firestreak and later Red Top infrared guided missiles that were mounted high on the fuselage near the cockpit. The F2A's primary service was with the RAF in Germany, where it stood QRA Quick Reaction Alert against Warsaw Pact incursions. The F2A served in both 19 and 192 squadrons, with 19 Squadron being the most famous version of the Lightning, which you can see on the box right now. The 192 Squadron sport in the more natural military colour, as you can see on screen now. The F2A had a service ceiling of over 60,000 feet, which was higher than most contemporary bombers in its time. Whilst the F2A never saw any combat, it did perform hundreds of real interceptions against Soviet reconnaissance aircraft probing NATO airspace. Did you know that the Lightning could climb faster than early air-to-surface missiles could? In fact, the two Rolls-Royce Avon 210R turbojet engines produced such a thunderous roar it could be heard miles away from the airfield. Now, before we get into the Airfix model, I just want to tell you a really short, quick story about the English Electric Lightning F.2A. On one QRA scramble in Germany, a Lightning F.2A pilot repeatedly reached interception altitude so fast that civilian ATC, air traffic control, briefly lost track of him on radar. The aircraft had gone from runway to stratosphere in minutes, leaving the controller stunned and the pilot calmly lining up on a Soviet reconnaissance aircraft that never crossed the border. Okay, so let's get into the actual Airfix model. Okay, so as you can see, the tooling for this kit is from 2013, the decal and packaging design is from 2022, And there are 92 parts in this kit. This kit retails for £24.99p on the Airfix website. However, I got mine from my mystery bundle, which you can find on my channel, and I'll link in the description below, where I saved over £94, which was over 56%. So I basically got this for over half price. So how can I not build it? I mean, what a deal. Absolute steal. Thank you very much, Airfix. Okay, so let's get into the unboxing now. First of all, the box art. Alright, here it is. The English Electric Lightning F.2A from Airfix in 1/72 scale. One of Britain's most iconic Cold War interceptors. This part of Airfix's modern tool range, and it represents the Lightning in its RAF Germany 19 Squadron configuration. Airfix have also displayed this F.2A in, and it's kind of classic, I think at this point, climb, not just for Airfix to show jets climbing on a lot of their boxes in their art, but classic for the actual Lightning too. I mean, this thing was known for climbing, and as you can see, the image shows it climbing. I think that this is like the perfect image that Airfix could have used for this boxing, so I'm actually really pleased with that. Okay, now time to open the box. As you can see, I haven't done that yet. So let's open it up and see what we got inside. Okay, first impressions, everything looks nicely bagged. It's your standard Airfix top opening box, which we have grown to love. Inside we get 4 main sprues in light grey plastic, plus a clear sprue right there for the canopy and lights. The moulding looks clean overall. Nice recessed panel lines and no heavy rivets, which is exactly what you expect in this scale. Looking at the fuselage halves, the Lightning's distinctive shape is captured really well, especially the ventral fuel tank. You can also already see the intake trunking and the gun parts moulded in, which should help with alignment during the build. Here are the wing sections. Moulded in the upper and lower halves, the panel line detail is subtle and the wings look nice and thin. Very important for the Lightning. Moving on to the cockpit. This is exactly what you expect from a modern Airfix 1/72 kit. You get a basic tub, a control column, and instrument panel. It's not overloaded, but with a wash and a dry brushing, it should look great under the canopy. Also, the Martin Baker injection seat is nicely represented and should look decent straight from the box. Next up are the undercarriage parts. The gear legs are reasonably fine for a 1/72. You also get air brakes, pylons and missiles, and the distinctive ventral fuel tank specific to the F.2A, but these missiles in particular I'm looking forward to building because they look nice and simple, and missiles tend to stress me out. Here is the clear sprue. The canopy is nice and clear with well designed framing, and you also get the windscreen and lights. No distortion that I can see, which is what you want. Lastly, the instructions booklet. It's Airfix's modern full colour style instruction, with clear build steps and paint callouts using their own colour range. I will be using Vallejo paints as usual, as I find them to be the best quality. Now, before we end this video, let's just take a quick look at the decal sheet. The decal sheet is pretty good quality, pretty standard, obviously standard Airfix quality, but I do find Airfix's decals to be a lot better than like Revell's. In conclusion, the kit looks really well made, and I'm very excited to build this. The full build video will be coming within the next week. I'm going to start building this today. Wish me luck. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, I have a giveaway on my channel right now. It's live. I'm at 75 subscribers at the time of filming this. When I reach 100 subscribers, I'm giving away this Eurofighter. I fit it in the screen here with everything going on. Eurofighter Typhoon FGR4 starter kit. It's brand new, straight from Airfix. And once I get to 100 subs, all you need to do is subscribe to my channel, go find the video, which I'll link below for the giveaway, and comment on that video, and that's it. Once I reach 100 subs, I'll pick a winner. Simple as that. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm just starting out here. I've gone to a lot of effort. I spent a lot of money to get this all up and running. So if you guys have it in your heart, if you appreciate the video and you like me on the videos, please consider dropping me a subscribe or subscription, because It's free, it doesn't cost you anything, it helps me out a lot, and it helps me bring better quality and more videos to you guys. And I've got so much lined up. I've got much bigger giveaways lined up for when I reach the next milestone, so stick around. Welcome to my channel. We're really happy to have you here. I hope you enjoy the videos as much as I enjoy making them, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you guys. Hello, welcome back to Glue Tube Models. This is Jack, and today we are going to be built to stop Soviet bombers at extreme speeds during the height of the Cold War. Feet per minute, meaning it would reach the bomber interception in just a few minutes after takeoff. Okay, that's crap. The engines were stacked vertically, a highly unusual design choice that reduced from the frontal. Next up are the undercarriage parts. The gear, unlike the later F6, the F.2A relied. Received? What does it say? Unlike the later F6, the F.2A reduced its to. Wait. Let's open the box. Open. Okay, the box won't open, so that's the end of the video. No, I'm joking. Right, here we go. Unlike the. Imagine if it was just like a confetti cannon and just went off. Sorry, my intrusive false one there. Right.
As we fly, lost in code, our minds entwine, bites and bits in perfect line.